Why do so many good trial attorneys in New York ask so many boring questions when they have an opportunity to question a doctor in a medical malpractice case? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now, during a medical malpractice case, I will have an opportunity to question the doctor who you are suing, the doctor who you believe violated the basic standards of medical care, causing you harm. There are so many attorneys who, when they question a doctor, known as pretrial testimony or a deposition, will start off this question and answer session with the same boring information and questions. Doctor, where did you go to medical school? Doctor, where did you do your postgraduate training? Where did you do your internship? Where did you do your residency? Are you board certified? This is known as obtaining the doctor's credentials. And you know what I say? I say that every single good trial attorney in New York doesn't need to be asking those questions at the very beginning of this deposition process. You want to know why not? Because every attorney who handles these medical malpractice cases will know exactly what this doctor's credentials are at the very beginning before they ever start that deposition. Why don't more attorneys turn around as the very first question and ask the key issue in the case? So let's say it's a case involving a doctor who did surgery on the wrong arm. That's going to be the very first question I ask him. Doctor, why did you operate on the wrong arm? And now the defense attorney may get all upset and start objecting. Objection! You can't ask that question without laying a foundation. Now, what the attorney is really objecting to is a lot of things. Number one, I haven't set the stage. Number two, I haven't followed his script about what he thinks I should be asking. So now I've disrupted his pattern. And instead, I'm going right to the heart of the case and saying, Doctor, why didn't you operate on the correct arm? And now I want to hear the doctor's explanation. Doctor, on January 1st, isn't it true you operated on my client? Yes. And you knew beforehand that you had planned on operating on the right arm, correct? Yes. And when you went in for surgery that day, your plan was to operate on the right arm, correct? Yes. And in fact, doctor, you operated on the left arm. Isn't that true? Yes. Tell us, doctor, why did you operate on the left arm and not the arm you planned on operating on? And now I'd love to hear the answer. But many attorneys don't do that. Why? Because that's how they were trained many years earlier, to ask the boring credentials question and then start with the basics, go through the patient's history, go through the patient's medical records, and that's all very important and it's required, it's necessary. But you will find that the very best trial attorneys in New York who handle these medical malpractice cases sometimes step out of the box, do things a bit creatively, to make things a little bit more interesting and get right to the heart of the issue at the very beginning. You know, I realize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit and your matter happened here in New York and you've got questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, there's something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.